The artist sees over horizon farther than the ordinary person can see. Those people who adequately anticipate the future are those of the people in the position to realize the future. My name is Gil Maurer. I've been a trustee of the Norton Museum probably for 20 or 30 years. I came here from New York. For years, I was the chief operating officer of the Hearst Corporation. Hearst operates in 150 countries, 6 television networks, 45 television stations, and publishes 300, 400 magazine titles, owns a myriad of newspapers. I became very interested in art museums in New York. I got interested in particular at the Whitney Museum, which is American art, which is cutting-edge art, which is contemporary art. My uncle Alfred's first Carnegie Prize-winning picture is owned by the Whitney, and that was an attraction for me. The art business came natural because I grew up with artists. My relatives were artists, they made art. Ultimately, when I joined Hearst in 1973, I think it was asked by the Whitney to join the board because of my background. And I made friends with people who were making the art. We have a photograph here taken on the occasion of a mid-career showing at the Whitney Museum of Jasper John's work. Left to right in the picture is I am on the left. Jim Rosenquist is standing next to me. And then Leo Castelli, the great gallerist, and then is Robert Rauschenberg, Roy Lichtenstein, then comes Jasper Johns. Farthest on the right is Leonard Lauder. I never intended to buy a house here, but by accident one weekend I bought one. and here we are, probably 96, 97. And of course, that's how I got involved with the Norton. Maxwell Hamish, who was a director at the time and who had been head of the Philip Morris companies, which are big collectors of art. He got in touch with me and he said, would you be interested in becoming director of the Norton Museum? I have watched the place grow. I'm very proud of the fact that we have had this marvelous Norman Foster museum that we put up. We are a destination even now with our collection as it is. We have a competitive collection. These are 2 Alfred Maurers. This is part of his Fauve period. This is a very good landscape. This is called Still Life with Breton Pottery. This is one that my late wife and I gave to the museum. One of the best pictures that he ever did, that I think, at any rate. And the beauty of it is when you round the corner, you see how this jumps off the wall. You look here and it goes whoom. Inspiration comes from within. I don't think I ever knew that I wanted to create art. I have always done it. I do not know when it began. I like to go into the dark room and see what develops. When I don't have a picture in mind, I love to have a picture tell me what that picture wants to be. I moved slowly from acrylics into watercolors. Then I moved into what's French called aquarelle, which is transparent watercolor. That's my medium today. Watercolor has a mind of its own. You need to be loose because water is loose. Water knows no boundaries, and therefore when you use it right, you let the water determine how the colors run. Watercolor suits my lifestyle. I can draw, I can paint wherever I am. I've got a book of pictures that I've done traveling. Oh, this brings back memories. I just love to look at I love to look at my own pictures. Each one of these pictures, I can tell you exactly where I was when I made it. Oh, here's Palm Beach. There's the Palm Beach Hotel. This is one of my favorites right here. is called The Way West, and I love the big sky. It said to me, freedom of the spirit, let go, find your new horizon. I'm self-taught, never took an art lesson. The way I taught myself was by looking, and looking. I look at a picture and the first thing I ask, how did this artist do this? My favorite, my hero, is John Singer Sargent. His Venetian series of 1900, 1901 are transporting for me. Did I learn from them? Yes. Did I try to imitate him? No. There's no use in trying to imitate somebody other than to try and understand and channel what it was they did that attracted you so much. Being an artist is a lot of different things. It's different things to different people. It's different ways of expressing yourself. I've come on this in latter years, which I find very satisfying, to get the motion of life. You know what they say, it takes 10,000 hours to learn to command your medium. And for example, watercolors, I feel totally comfortable in mixing colors to get exactly the color I'm looking for because I've been doing it for so long. Nothing is hard if you've learned how to do it. It is just that you have got to practice. Before long, it becomes second nature. The time to start anything is now. Not tomorrow, not next month. That is the single best advice that I could give anybody. And you know, when you come to that fork in the road, use the best information you have. You never have enough. You make the best judgment you can make. But it will always turn out to be the right one because you'll never know what the other one would have been.